Hello everyone, I'm Steve and welcome to the Prepping and Survival channel. The term prepper often brings up images of underground bunkers, stockpiled food and doomsday scenarios. But what does it really mean to be a prepper? The truth is, prepping isn't about paranoia, it's about preparedness. Today we're going to break down exactly what a prepper is, why it matters and how you can start thinking like one. Stick around, this might just change the way you see the world. At its core, a prepper is someone who prepares for emergencies. This could be anything from a power out, grid down, food shortages or a natural disaster or even an economic disaster. But prepping isn't just about extreme scenarios, it's about being ready for everyday disruptions. Just think about it. Would you have enough food and water if the power went out for a week? Do you have the skills to stay warm if the heating fails in the winter? If you've ever stocked up with supplies of food before, bad weather conditions or something, a storm, COVID even, you already have taken steps into the world of prepping. Here in the UK, we've seen how easy it is for modern comforts to get disrupted. In 2022, for example, the supermarket shelves emptied in a matter of hours during the supply chain disruptions. During Storm Arwen, thousands were left without water for days. And let's not forget the water shortages that have hit parts of the country in the summer droughts. Being a prepper means not being caught off guard. It's about having the essentials in place before a disaster strikes. So let's talk about why prepping is not just for extreme situations. The average household in the UK has only enough food for 3 days. And when it comes to water, even less. What happens when panic buying starts? Everything disappears fast. During the early days of the pandemic, toilet paper, pasta and even flour become almost impossible to find. But it wasn't because there wasn't enough, because people weren't prepared. Now, a study by the British Red Cross found that over 50% of people in the UK don't have an emergency plan for power cuts, food shortages or financial downturns. That means half of the population is reliant on the government or supermarkets to fix the problem when these things go wrong. But as we've seen, these systems can fail. The key to surviving any crisis is simple. Don't rely on others to save you. Now, not all preppers are the same. There are different ways to approach preparedness depending on what the threats are, what you think are most likely. So let's break it down. Now, number one, we have short-term preppers. These are people who prepare for temporary disruptions, storms, blackouts, supply chain issues. They focus on 2 weeks, maybe a month maximum of supplies. Number two, we have long-term preppers. Those folks who take it a little bit further, ensuring that they have the food, water and the off-grid capabilities to survive for several months, maybe even up to a year. They might grow their own food, store large quantities and invest in renewable energy sources. Number three, you've got those who are what you might call self-sufficient preppers. Instead of just stockpiling, they focus on actually producing what they need. Think of a small farm, homestead, small gardens, rainwater collections, that sort of thing. Then of course there's number 4, the urban prepper. Living in cities doesn't mean you can't prepare. These preppers are focused on compact storage, security and emergency evacuation plans. Then finally number 5, your survivalist. These individuals rely on skills rather than stockpiling. They focus on bushcraft, foraging, self-defense. They have a belief that knowledge is the ultimate survival tool. So how do you start prepping? Well, if you're new to prepping, it can certainly feel overwhelming, but don't worry, it's all about taking small steps. So I'll put together a simple plan to get you started in just 1 month. In your first week, concentrate on water and food. Store at least 3 days worth of water per person. Now that's about 10 litres or just under 3 gallons. Buy extra non-perishable foods every time you shop. This would be canned food, dried foods, pasta, rice, etc. Just a small amount each week. Week 2, concentrate on power and light. Get a backup power source, a solar charger or a power bank. Buy yourself extra candles, a torch and batteries. That's it, that's week 2. Now on week 3, concentrate on medical and sanitation. Put together a basic first aid kit with bandages, painkillers, antiseptics, and then store extra hygiene products, toilet paper, soap, wet wipes. Then we're done for week 3. And finally, week 4, security and general plans. Make a family emergency plan. Where to meet, how to communicate. Learn 1 new survival skill, a basic survival skill, fire starting, water purification or first aid. And that's it. 1 month, and now you're already more prepared than 90% of the population. Can you believe that? So finally then, being a prepper isn't about fear, it's about peace of mind. When the next crisis hits, will you be scrambling for supplies or you'll be ready? The choice is yours. And the good news is prepping doesn't have to be complicated. Start small, stay consistent and be ready before you need to be. So if you found this video informative and useful, hit that like button and the subscribe button for more prepping and survival content, and tell me in the comments what's the first thing you think everybody should prepare for. Let's get a conversation going. In the meantime, stay safe, stay ready, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.